Jesus is a rock in a weary land, weary land, weary land. Jesus is a rock in a weary land, shelter in the time of storm. Must Jesus bear this cross alone, and all the world go free? There's a cross for everyone, and there's a cross for me. Guess what? There's a cross for you too. Yes, Jesus paid it all. Yes, 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 yes. I know, he really did. But when you think about he's a rock in a weary land, have you ever needed him to come to your rescue when you felt like you were between a rock and a hard place? And you felt like I've got nobody else that I can turn to. I can't turn to my family because they don't understand me. I can't turn to my friends because I don't want them putting my business in the street. And yeah, I could go to my mother or my father, but I don't want to burden them down. I don't want my pastor to know my business because I ain't always right. So who do you go to? I'll go to the rock of my salvation. What? That would be Jesus. He is the rock of your salvation. You have to know that you know that you know that he will never leave you nor forsake you. And yeah, we sometimes leave him and forsake him. And every time we do that, do you know that we're crucifying him all over again? Do you realize that? That you put Jesus back on the cross every time you sleep with that girl and you know you're not married to her. Every time you're sleeping with that woman's husband, you're putting Jesus back on the cross. Stealing, lying, cheating, homosexuality, all of it is sin in God's eyesight. We got to live the best life we love. Yeah. And that's going back to your first love. Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. If you don't know him, today's the day that you should get to know him. Jesus is a rock in a weary land, weary land, weary land. Jesus is a rock in a weary land, shelter in the time of storm. I'm going to ask that question again. Must Jesus bear the cross alone, and all the world go free? There's a cross for everyone, and there's a cross for me.